really glad that I came on this date. I'm having a good time.
Me too. Can I talk you into some dessert?
I'd advise you both to just get the check.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Judge Walters?
Mind if I join you?
Please, make yourself at home.
I will.
Because why wouldn't I want to spend time with the judge who won't let me see my daughter?
Look, I know I'm not your favorite person. I'd be baffled if I was. But to be fair, I made that decision in part because you lied to the court. As did you, Detective.
So, what brings you out tonight?
Dinner with a friend. I spotted the two of you across the room, and I just thought, well, why not come over and say hello?
Well, hello.
I also came over to express my relief. I read about what happened to you downstate. Is it true that the two of you were almost killed?
It is.
Quite the adventure.
And at any time during this adventure, did you ever stop to think about what effect your demise might have on your child?
That is in no way fair. What Maxie went through has no bearing on her ability as a mother.
Doesn't it?
I am always thinking about Georgie, okay? There's not a moment that goes by that my daughter is not on my mind. But this situation was out of my control. I was kidnapped.
Yes, by your own fiancé.
What, so that makes it my fault? He was a con man, for God's sakes, the polar opposite of the person that I thought I fell in love with.
Thought being the operative word.
No disrespect intended, but it sounds like you're blaming the victim.
Our choices mean something, Detective. They reflect on our character, our judgment.
What about Maxie's choices now? The criminal, Peter Harold Jr., a.k.a. Levi Dunkelman, he's out of the picture. Maxie's picking up the pieces.
I'm moving on.
With Detective West?
Well, I mean, that's a little too soon to say, but yes, we are on a date.
A first date?
First and last.
Who do you think you are, Chris Harrison?
Who?
Nobody tells me who gets my roses.
Maxie.
No. Where do you get off ending our date? For your information, I can do a lot worse than Nathan. I have done a lot worse than Nathan.
Thanks.
He is a good person.
Be that as it may. How am I to interpret you flaunting your budding relationship with a man who blatantly lied to me? A man who was willing to commit perjury in a court of law. Well, let me give you a hint. Your hearing for visitation comes at the end of this year, Miss Jones. If you hope to see your daughter again, you'll have nothing more to do with Nathan West.
You cannot do that. It's an abuse of power.
She is right. Maxie's personal life has zero bearing on her fitness as a parent.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's the judge's prerogative to determine what type of home life a child is exposed to.
Well, my child will be exposed to a highly decorated officer of the PCPD.
Who filed his badge and the court with a lie. A lie which I have discreetly left unmentioned to your superiors.
I was not under oath that day in your chambers. Therefore, I could not have given false testimony and have done nothing to befoul my badge.
Nathan's right. All he did was try to help me.
By lying?
And what? Liars and people who associate with them are not fit to be parents, because then you're just discounting like 98% of the population.
I've checked in on your daughter, Miss Jones. She seems to be thriving under Damian Spinelli's care.
Even so, that does not mean she doesn't need her mother.
Look, if you expect for me to adjust a situation that's working fine as is, then you would be wise to stay away from Detective West. But feel free to test me. Just don't say I didn't warn you come the hearing and my ruling. Good evening.